There are things that we were doing that people didn't think were possible, and things that we would talk about, like, wouldn't it be funny if you could do this, or could you imagine doing that? It's all up to the individual, and I used to think there was limits, but there isn't. My name is Rob Nolli out of Orlando, Florida, and I'm a professional BMX stunt rider. BMX originally started out as racing. That's what BMX means, bicycle motocross. And then that branched off into people doing stunts on their bikes. BMX to me is a living now. I didn't initially start out that way. It was something that I did for fun, and I was just so involved in it and passionate about it that it became a lifestyle and a living for me. I can't really explain it, but it's just something that I've always wanted to do. I've done it in my off time, and I'm lucky enough to have turned it into a career. Well, this is Winnie, my girlfriend, and our daughter, Willa. No, what?
Hi, Mom.
All right, this is Willa's mom. For me to learn any tricks, I read the magazines that had the tricks in them. That's how I learned the tricks. These are actually some of the bikes from my childhood. This is my first bike that I can remember ever having. I don't even know what age I was when I got it, but it was a Evel Knievel style bike with a plastic gas tank and fenders. My biggest achievement in BMX would be the year that I won the straight jacket, because that year, out of the 5 contests, I think I got 4 first place. Yeah, and then in here, kind of a memorabilia room, some trophies, some stuff from the past. This is probably one of my more significant ones. It's a bronze medal from the X Games in '96. And over here, most of my very first trophies. All of these trophies up here are all flatland, which is kind of how I got my start in the sport, because where I grew up, I didn't have any ramps to ride or any skate parks or anything. All I had was my bike in the driveway. And I wanted to learn tricks, so I learned a lot of flatland, and that kind of helped me get to where I'm at right now. And I still ride flatland to this day, just not as much. But it's kind of cool to have those memories. We are heading out to the storage area to pick up our quarter pipe trailer and all our equipment. And then from there, we are going to meet up with the other riders and our announcer for this afternoon show. I really don't do much to stay focused. I guess my main focus is just practicing and keeping at a certain level. So that's all done ahead of time. Once we get to where we're going, I don't really have any kind of rituals to make me stay focused. I just, when we get there, I just know what the job needs to be done and just do it. Yes, it is dangerous. Even though you might have done a certain trick so many times over and over and over and never had a problem, it doesn't mean there's not gonna be a problem that time. So yes, it is a dangerous sport, and that's why, being older now, I wear all of my safety gear all the time.
So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's drop the ramp riders in. The bicycle stunt riders, Rob and Scott, coming to you out of Orlando, Florida. To make a little noise for these guys.
We are always aware of the audience. You'd be surprised how many times we get really close to the crowd, but we are in control of what we're doing.
Noise out here for Rob Nolli. Suicide nose pick is called. And how about one more time coming in backwards out of that nose wheelie? Rob Nolli, everybody.
A lot of times with the jump over that we do, we get volunteers out there to jump over. And we don't always clear them by 4 or 5 feet because it doesn't make it as spectacular. You know, you don't want to make it look too easy. There is a specific feeling when you're doing a certain trick, and you get that feeling as soon as you start it. As soon as you're going up the ramp, you either know if it's right or if it's wrong. Everything that I have accomplished in BMX, I never saw coming. I was that kid waiting for the show to get over to go up and get autographs. And I still have those autographs to this day. So it's all been a surprise, and I just keep an open mind and see where it's gonna take me next.